Hello everyone. This channel provides the latest information on the Three Gorges Dam. If you are interested, please subscribe to our channel. Everyone loves the Three Gorges Dam. At 7 a.m. on March 13, local time in China, the water level at the Three Gorges Dam was 163.33 meters, a drop of about 40 centimeters compared to the water level on the 8th of this month.
When looking at this dam from the water storage side, the water level is around the line indicated.
As of 3 p.m. yesterday, the flow rate at the upstream station was 5,180 cubic meters per second, and the inflow into the Three Gorges Dam was 5,500 cubic meters per second. Therefore, after subtraction, the total amount from the dam area and tributaries is 320 cubic meters per second, and the amount of inflow into the Three Gorges Dam has been decreasing recently. The total discharge of the Three Gorges Dam at 7 o'clock this morning was 6,880 cubic meters per second. The maximum discharge capacity for hydroelectric power generation at this dam is approximately 31,000 cubic meters per second, so it is estimated that about 20% of the power generation is generated. This is a simple calculation, but this means that around 7 hydroelectric power generation water turbines are in operation.
NISHIYAN channel.
Looking at the annual water level of the Three Gorges Dam, their routine is to lower it to the lowest level around June, and then raise it again to the upper limit once the flood season is over.
Here is the past performance from January to June, and the graph is almost the same every year except for 2023, which was unusual. The current situation is that the water level is lower than usual due to the effects of drought since last year. The Yangtze River is in a state of low water, although not as much as last year.
For now, they will be lowering the water to its lowest level around June 10, but what will happen this year? According to the published data of China's Hunan Provincial Watergate Bureau, the changes in the inflow and discharge of the Three Gorges Dam and the water level in the past month are as follows. The discharge amount shown by the black line is stable and repeats the same pattern. On the other hand, the inflow of the green line has generally remained high for a while, but has recently been on a downward trend. Generally, when it rains, the water rises, and when it stops, the flow decreases, but looking at places where it has remained high for a while, it seems that the water has increased due to rain and that the dams upstream of the Yangtze River have increased the amount of water released by a certain amount. The amount of water released is the same, but the water level is slightly lower because the amount of inflow has decreased. Let's take a look at the weather forecast service Windy's performance over the past 12 hours. This is the situation as of 8 a.m. this morning.
Rain clouds can be seen around the dam and upstream.
Although it is not heavy rain, it seems to have been raining for a long time, so the water may rise in the future.
The Three Gorges Dam has 3 important roles: flood control, power generation, and ship operation.
On the other hand, there are many issues such as sedimentation, environmental destruction, rapid climate change, cracks, and the ever-increasing amount of garbage.
They select the best water level from the viewpoint of hydroelectric power generation, ship operation, and irrigation water, and claim that water is always safe and secure. But is that really true?
In particular, I have doubts about the recent water level situation.
As far as this channel investigated, the area covered by the Three Gorges Dam seems to be around the red frame.
This is the forecast for the next week. Rain clouds will spread around the dam and upstream today and tomorrow.
Today's weather at the Three Gorges Dam is Psi with a high temperature of 17 degrees and a low temperature of 9 degrees, with light rain forecast.
The temperature is gradually rising here.
I also run a YouTube channel that introduces Japan's dams. This channel shares the charm of sophisticated and beautiful dams, and has already received over 1,800 subscribers. The URL is listed in the summary section, so if you are interested, please check it out. Now, when you think of the Three Gorges Dam, many viewers probably have images of great floods and hydroelectric power generation. Surprisingly, it is also a popular tourist spot in China. It is reported that the number of visitors from January to June 2023 was 1.5 million, an increase of 50,000 from the same period in 2019, before the coronavirus. This is a photo taken during the long holidays. There is an observation deck overlooking the dam, but it is full of people. However, I would like to add that there are almost no foreigners seen before the infection. As the name suggests, the Three Gorges Dam is named Three Gorges because there are 3 canyons nearby. It's a scenic place, so it's a remote place surrounded by mountains and there's nothing around. It is surprising that an average of 8,300 people come to such a place every day. When I looked up the current entrance fee, it was 35 yuan for the basic course and 185 yuan for the optional set. When converted to dollars, it's about $5 to $25. I can understand if it's a famous attraction, but just seeing a dam that doesn't move is expensive. Sightseeing tours have been organized even before the dam was completed. I would like to go there at least once, but as you may have guessed, there is a possibility that I will be detained, so I won't go. This is a video that summarizes detailed information about the Three Gorges Dam, and is a popular video that has been viewed over 150,000 times so far, so please enjoy it. The URL is listed in the summary section. As we move towards spring, it's time for more rain.
In 2020, heavy rains and flooding continued, and there was concern around the world that dams would collapse. On the contrary, there was a drought from 2022 to 2023, and water shortages continued this year as well. What was surprising was that China's meteorological authorities had already announced the possibility of water shortages as of last year. We will continue to provide you with the latest information, so please subscribe to our channel.